Okay, big update coming in after we've asked this question. Where is the Jharkhand Chief Minister? Visuals right now coming in of the Chief Minister leaving his residence in Ranchi. So he is in Ranchi. JMM sources that were telling us that. Remember, the ED has been at his residence yesterday to question him. They couldn't find him. They did find 36 lakhs and what they say were allegedly incriminating documents. Now these visuals coming in, we'll share them with you in just a second, of the Jharkhand Chief Minister leaving his residence in Ranchi. So he is in Ranchi. Remember, the JMM had said he was in Ranchi. We were speaking to our reporter right now who said that it was then possible that he had possibly travelled back from Delhi to Ranchi via car. Remember, this question had arisen because the chartered flight that he takes was grounded in Delhi as we speak, which is what was leading security agencies to believe he would still be in Delhi. But clearly here you can see these visuals. The Chief Minister in Ranchi, appearing in front of the media there. Remember, he's going to be appearing in front of the ED tomorrow afternoon, according to an email he himself has shared with the ED over the weekend. As our colleague Arunima was telling us, sources indicating he was in Delhi to meet with senior legal experts about this case itself. The Chief Minister appearing, and we've got that visual for you on your screens. That's Hemant Soren on your screens, appearing right now, and in fact perhaps lowering his window. I'll wait for reporters to join us to confirm, but he is smiling in those visuals, making an appearance clearly on your screens. Okay, that's the Jharkhand Chief Minister clearly in Ranchi right now, and there you can see he is waving to supporters. He did have his window down, which would indicate there a sign of confidence coming in from the JMM. Remember, we told you a little while earlier that the JMM is today itself holding a meeting with its alliance partners, the RJD and the Congress also. The Congress, the bigger of the two in the JMM Mahagathbandhan government. That meeting will be taking place later in the day today. Saurabh is with us right now on the phone. Saurabh, we just saw the Chief Minister waving, it seemed, to supporters and camera people. Tell us more. Yes, he is waving to the media people that are surrounded. It seems like an upbeat moment for the Chief Minister, smiling over there, as you can see in those visuals, putting his window down, smiling at the media that is gathered there. All right, we'll wait for our reporters to join us, but he'd reached, let's give you a quick timeline till we wait for our reporters. He had appeared in Delhi on the 26th. The ED turned up at his residence yesterday morning for questioning. They said they couldn't find him. Today morning, we brought you the details of 36 lakh rupees and what the ED is saying are incriminating documents being found at his house. Remember, these are larger questions in a case that the ED is investigating. They've sent multiple summons. It's over the weekend that the Jharkhand Chief Minister made it clear that he would be appearing tomorrow. Remember, he has said this is politically motivated. Okay, let's go over to our colleague Arunima to understand more. Arunima, those visuals of the Chief Minister rolling down his screen, waving at the media, at his supporters, how should we interpret it?
So very confident. If you just go by the body language, all that was being said about him, that, he's run away, that he's scared. And this is what the political attack by the Bharatiya Janata Party leaders of Jharkhand was, that he's feeling scared of arrest and he's running away. I think that is what he wanted to counter, hence that smile and that wave after looking at the cameras. He wanted the cameras to catch him in Ranchi. So the allegations of him being an absconder, bhagoda, is what the BJP leaders were tweeting in Hindi. He wanted to negate that and tell his supporters that he's very much there. He's there as their chief minister and he's willing to face whatever questions or challenges are thrown at him. This is important also because if you see what happened the last time ED questioned him, which was on the 20th of January, after 7.5 hours, he came out of his residence. His supporters, JMM members were all waiting, and he told them that, if there is ever a bullet to be faced, I will be the first one. If there is ever an arrest to be faced, I will be the first one. You should not worry. I think this wave and this smile is just continuity, and he's trying to give that message once again of confidence that the Chief Minister has.
At the same time, this entire saga where Hemant Soren has been incognito for almost a day now, is this just political posturing at the end of the day as he is under the Enforcement Directorate scanner?
See, there's no doubt about the fact that Hemant Soren is feeling the heat, he's feeling the pressure. The fact that he came to Delhi in a chartered flight, even as the Bihar saga was unfolding. What was happening in Bihar? Tejasvi Yadav and Lalu Prasad Yadav were being summoned by the Enforcement Directorate. Their alliance with Nitish Kumar was crumbling. here also there is a Mahagathbandhan government of RJD, Congress and Jharkhand Mukti Morcha. And then there was that ED pressure. So there's no denying that Jharkhand Mukti Morcha has been facing the heat because of the ED pressure. And we have agency sources telling us that Soren had come to Delhi to seek legal advice. He was last seen meeting a senior lawyer before he went incommunicado and he could not be traced. So there is no denying that he had come to take legal advice. But I think politically also, he has hedged his bets and decided what his next move should be. And he has now gone back because he had promised the enforcement directorate he will meet them for questioning on the 31st at 1 p.m. If he had continued to be untraceable, he was giving ED a chance to go to court and seek a production warrant against him. But because he sent that email and now he has appeared in Ranchi, if the ED now seeks a court warrant against him, his defense could turn around and say, he's the chief minister, he's available, why are you doing this?
Right, this is also coming as Lalu Prasad Yadav as well as Tejasvi Yadav are under the ED scan. I'm also joined by my colleague Saurabh Rathod. So Saurabh, as those top RJD leaders are under the ED scanner, Hemant Soren also under the ED scanner, we've seen the change in government in the state of Bihar, and now Hemant Soren's allies, the RJD and the Congress, are rallying around him. Decode the latest that's coming in from those camps as well, because we've seen the Mahagathbandhan fall in the state of Bihar. In Jharkhand, are the rumblings there?
See, I'll give you the update. Yesterday, Lalu Prasad Yadav was called by ED and he was quizzed for over 9 hours. He went inside there at 11:30 and then he came out of the ED office at around 9 p.m. And now today Tejasvi Yadav was summoned and he had entered the same ED office in Patna at around 11:30, and he is still inside the ED office giving answers to the ED's question. Remember, this case is pertaining to the land for job scam that happened when Lalu Prasad Yadav was the railway minister between 2004 to 2009. On the other hand, we are seeing the the crackdown of ED, be it Delhi, where we saw the cash was seized, the vehicles were seized, and now what the speculation was that Hemant Soren was missing. He has suddenly appeared in Ranchi, and as we broke that CM Hemant Soren was there in his residence, and he has called his all the MLAs and ministers of JMM-led UPA government at his official residence in Ranchi, where he'll be taking stock of the situation, and all the MLAs and ministers, Ayushman, they have been instructed to bring their baggage. So we might see what we saw in August 2022, when all the leaders of the ruling JMM government, they all went to a picnic trip in Patratu Dam in Ranchi, near Ranchi. So we might see that same situation here, because all the Congress MLAs, JMM MLAs, ministers and leaders of the UPA government in Ranchi, they all have started going inside the CM house. There will be a meeting, and after that we might see the same scenario. This crackdown of Hemant Soren by ED is related to a case related to the case of land grabbing again, where we see the army land, a chunk of army land was grabbed by officials. There were several officers, over a dozen government officers were arrested by the ED, and they are sent to jail, and now the whole the clutch is being caught on Hemant Soren after the district collector of Ranchi Chavi Ranjan was arrested, and after that many principal secretaries were also quizzed in this particular case.